Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you how to get rid of bad memories. First of all, the first important thing that you need to keep in mind is that we do not simply remember memories on their own, but we remember memories plus an additional emotional component that either makes the memory hurt or either makes it a pleasant memory. And while you cannot remove a memory completely from your mind, you can simply remove the emotional component so that it becomes an emotionless memory that you do not feel anything when you remember it. For example, try to remember an emotionless memory that you have in your mind, such as the food, for example, you ate 4 days ago. Unless there was something significant with that food, or unless something significant happened while eating, you probably have an emotionless memory of what happened 4 days ago. And so, this is a memory without the emotional component, without the intense emotional component, and this is why it's as if it does not exist. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to transform a memory that has a terrible emotional component into an emotionless memory that doesn't really make you feel bad about yourself whenever you remember it. I'm going to use a very materialistic example in order to make things very clear. Let's suppose that your bad memory is losing $1,000. You had $1,000 or a big amount of money in your pocket and then you lost it somewhere. And because you are stuck financially, every time you remember this money, you feel really bad, you feel really terrible, and you feel overly responsible. This is an example of a bad memory that has a terrible emotional component. And so, in order to neutralize this memory, we have to remove this emotional component. Now, let's suppose that you learned how to make money in a way or another. Let's suppose that you learned how to improve your financial situation in such a way that you ended up having thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, in that case, do you think that remembering the memory is going to make you feel bad? Absolutely not. The worst case would be feeling a very little bad whenever you remember this memory, because after all, you solved the main problem that caused the bad memory in the first place. In other words, we feel bad when we remember some memories because we feel helpless that if we face that problem again, we are not going to be able to solve it. Your mind is really obsessed about this memory and it's remembering it over and over and over because it believes that if this happened again, you are going to feel terrible once again because you have no solution to deal with it. And of course, the solution doesn't have to be becoming rich. You can simply learn how to become more careful. You can simply learn how to become more cautious with money. And so, in such a case, you will reduce the possibility that the bad memory happens again. And so, your mind will realize that you are equipped to deal with that situation if it ever happened in the future. Let's take another example to make this clear. Let's suppose that your bad memory is that somebody bullied you in a bad way or that people bullied you in the past. Now, suppose that you learned how to defend yourself when somebody bullies you. Suppose you learned how to become assertive and how to stop those people or anybody who tries to bully you. In such a case, if you remember the memory again, it's not going to hurt that much because simply your mind will realize that you are totally equipped to deal with that emotional problem or to deal with that bad memory if it recurred again or if it happened again. So, to summarize everything, bad memories hurt us because we simply feel helpless. We believe that if this thing happened again, we cannot really deal with it. But once you believe you are 100% equipped to deal with that thing, if it ever happened again, the memory is going to become isolated from its emotional component and it's going to be a neutral memory that doesn't make you feel bad at all. This is, in simple words, how to get rid of bad memories. This was all for today's video. If you like this video, please subscribe. I try to post at least one video per week. Till the next video, stay tuned and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.